MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Batting second here tonight.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Here's Miguel Sano. He's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. On the ground to short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Here's Rougned Odor now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Charlie Blackmon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Richards gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder Nelson Cruz
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Yunel Escobar.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Second baseman.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove. And he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Garrett Richards. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Garrett Richards.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Gonzalez. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out
Leading
against
off for
Garrett
the
Richards
Rockies.
as we get the inning
First
underway.
baseman, Lucas Duda.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Batting
Here's the
eighth,
catcher, Wilson Ramos. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moreland will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Junior Guerra.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Mitch Moreland. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fouled back. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Into the box, Sandy Leon. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Brandon Phillips.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. In now, Evan Longoria. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Stepping in, Garrett Richards. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
43, Garrett Richards.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Richards rounds the corner and is headed home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The left fielder number
digging
20,
in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
1-1, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Phillips for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Sandy Leon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Richards. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Wilson.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Junior Guerra. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Steven Souza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Look out, 2-0 now. This is line to left. Rosario has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Trying to pick things up. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dahl going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. So they'll go to the bullpen now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. After it is Blackmon. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 19.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria. Going to strike out victim twice in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cruz is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in now, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The second baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Phillips stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Adam Ottavino.
Now pitching for
the runner
Rockies,
at first with no outs here.
0. Adam.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be 2. 1 there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The pitcher, number 4.
In now, Garrett Richards. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On the ground to the left side. Longoria's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman, Lucas
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wilson.
Enrique Espinoza. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's set and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is after it, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu.
Bench hitting for the Rockies, number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. There to play it is Phillips. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, David Dahl. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Richards comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit hard up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Alex Colomé enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
In now is Lorenzo.
Number 98, Alex Colomé.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Dahl is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Blake Parker comes on looking for a save.
Number 19. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
And that misses for ball 1.
Blake Parker.
1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cruz is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Right to Phillips. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things